My quote is gonna be, "Just keep swimming" by Dory and Finding Nemo. So, 2020 has been hard for a majority of for a majority of people in this world, a lot of people in this world has been hard. A lot of people lost family members, lost jobs, even lost a place to live, and even cars. I mean, it's been a tough time. Just don't know when it's going to happen. Then the election, then the election changed more people's lives. So I picked the quote, "Just keep swimming," because I felt like it fit perfectly for this whole year for a lot of people. Okay, I take the quote as, no matter through the hard times, no matter what, always keep your head up. Never stay down. Ever just keep moving, and keep your eyes on the prize. So, and I got two examples for that. Both of them being movie characters or TV characters, whatever you want to say. My first example is Chris from Everybody Hates Chris. Um, he he goes to a predominantly white school. He's like the only African American at the school. He's from the projects in Brooklyn, so it's a different environment. He don't have much, so going to this school, he's dealt with racial injustice. Teachers always making racial jokes. He gets bullied by all the other kids at the school. Then at every episode, he ends up doing something, and his mother always yells his name because he's always doing something wrong, apparently. But the point is he, through all that, he never gets down. He never keep his head down. He's always, every episode of the show, he's always happy throughout the show. He's always trying to look out for other people. He's trying to find ways to look out for himself as well. Um, and he got two other siblings. He's the oldest, so he always looks after them no matter what. And one other thing, his brother, who's younger than him, he seems like the older brother. He's taller, bigger, and a lot of girls want him more. But he always keeps his head up. Then my second example is my favorite superhero, Spider-Man. He's been through a lot. Both his parents died when he was a kid, so he lives with his aunt and uncle in New York. So he don't know much about his family, about his immediate family. And then he's a teenage kid. He gets bullied every day at school. His girl he's been crushing on since he was little is not interested in him. She likes his best friend, so that takes a toll on him. Then he gets bit by a spider. At the time, he didn't know it was a spider that turned into a superhero. It was just a spider that bites him. And then his uncle that ends up being his father figure and his role model, and them two gets in a big fight. Then like a few hours later, his uncle's picking him up from the where he thinks is a library, and he's trying to stop a robbery from happening, and he ends up getting shot and killed. And then Peter comes and see all this stuff happening, all the commotions going on, trying to figure out what happens. Then he figure out it was his uncle that ends up getting shot. So another thing of adversity for Peter Parker to overcome, but it never kept him down. He took it as motivation. He thought about the famous quote his uncle gave him, with great power comes great responsibilities, and he took it to heart, and he promised to never let other people go through that type of pain. So he saved other people's lives and prevented people from having to deal with losing loved ones the same way he has dealt with that. So, so he just basically just kept swimming. So I went over the quote and the reasoning that I chose the quote, and so basically just keep your head up, keep swimming, and never stay down.